guess who totally did this completely prepared, and the game is totally downloaded. Totally, like 100%, you know? But that gives me an opportunity to make sure that all my stuff is adequately set up. So we're okay. We're okay. And by okay, I mean obviously not okay, but it is what it is. Hello everyone, my name's David, and I don't think I have YouTube chat set up. So we are just kind of chilling at the moment while we are downloading the game. That's big goon energy, but I guess if we're playing the prologue again anyway, I can probably just play the demo and then finish the download in between. I got this. You know, sometimes my brain is a little bit on the slower side, but I mean, we're making it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Anyway, I hope everybody's day's been well. I've been obviously. Why can't I find there capture card? Goodness. All right, there we go. Actually, the game's already almost done downloading. I mean, at this point, we might as well just sit and chill and wait, right? That would be the smart thing, right? All right, let's not sit at a starting soon screen anymore. Let's at least switch over, and this is my little avatar. If you guys did not see my community post, oh my god, the game's already ready. You know what? A1. I didn't even try to time it out like that. I was like, oh yeah, I need to post to Twitter and all that social media and everything. Like, you know, I thought I was ready, but am I ever actually ready? That is one of the things that I have continually learned about myself, is that I say that I'm ready, but am I ever really ready? Nope. Never am, never will be. I want to be ready. But of course, not everything can be as simple as doing that. So I don't know if it's like, I was gonna say, what I wanted to definitely do, at least just so you guys are all aware, is that I at least wanted to start from this stream was going to be primarily the prologue, because I wanted to at least have the prologue there so that way we have a full experience. So obviously we can hit continue, but since we're starting from the beginning anyway, I don't think that it's going to be such a big deal such that everything kind of works the way that it does. So I am going to actually, one thing that I think I did learn is that I'm going to actually switch it to a graphics prioritization over a performance one, because my PS5 was struggling last time, and I think the game's, I don't know, maybe with the full game it might actually work out nicely. It's kind of one of those things that's very difficult to tell, like, right off the bat, you know? Oh, I was like, can I hear the game? And I totally forgot that the game has audio pass through when you use, like, it's been a while since I streamed, y'all. Don't mind me. I definitely need to eventually, like, figure out some stuff and fix some stuff. And something from my Steam collection's missing, so we'll just vibe and we'll just go with it. Game sounds really pretty so far, though. So we are definitely going to go action focused, because I already played the demo before, so I at least have a vague recollection of what I'm doing. But
it was.
This gives me the opportunity to
said that the land of Valisthea is blessed
get a recap
in
going.
the light of the mother crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
All right, so this first stream is going to be kind of have a little bit more centric on just like making sure everything works. and I'm kind of like taking some notes off to the side while playing. I think some notes would definitely actually help out a ton, because for me, I don't know what it is, but whenever it comes to like playing games and kind of keeping track of all the stuff that's going on in said game, like I'm definitely a lot slower with it the first time around. But as always, a lot of this game's gonna be voiced, so I'm gonna be trying to shut up when appropriate. But obviously, this is the prologue. This is the demo. The demo's been available to most people who have who have the one thing available to them. You know the thing. PlayStation 5. Jeez. I was like, what? I couldn't remember the console. Ayo. I did the dodge right. But yeah, I love action titles. I love Final Fantasy titles. So we are going to see a little bit of both. I'm going to be doing my best to try to... Hey, don't touch me. Okay. I'm going to be doing my best to kind of show, to not only just show off the game to the best of my capabilities, not only that, but just work on sharing an experience with everybody. That is my ultimate goal at the end of the day, and hope you guys are willing to enjoy this ride with me. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be streaming a game from start to finish on YouTube, which is going to be weird, but I'm willing to give it a go. The music is still heavenly as always, I have to say.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
Now, one thing for certain though is that a lot of these men in this game are fine as hell.
The dominant. No one else.
Which is definitely a big plus for me in regards to this game, I have to say. I love eye candy.
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Aw, look at my boy.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
All right, let's go. Let's play. I do think that this game does feel a lot better compared to the demo so far, but obviously once everything gets all like fierce and fancy and pretty, that's the one thing that I gotta worry about. All right. So this is just a tutorial for the main menu, yada, yada, yada.
We don't have time for this.
So the thing that I wanted to bring up while I was thinking about it is that if we hold the touchpad, we can open up the active time lord, which I do want to at least take a peek throughout the game just to see if we can get a little bit better, a better idea of what's going on, because I am slow and I like reading. And that's one of the things that I think I've always been a super big fan of in the projects that I've done. So right now I'm in the Nisa Defile. Also, even though I like reading, I also can't read. So if I butcher anything, it's just gonna be how it is. Deep Arid Valley, located in the eastern part of the Dalmekian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into the Dalmekian territory. So the only reason I knew about this is because they had a tutorial for it in the demo, and I was very curious to see if they'll allow this in the actual tutorial segments. So we are... Oh. The bastards. Huh. Oh well. Trained assassins deployed to the Nisa Defile deep within Dalmekian territory and tasked to eliminate the enemy dominant. Gotta paraphrase when I mess up like that. That's something gotta do. Brand. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. The great nations of Valstea have a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way, that the slaves might be traded across borders.
Hell is about to break loose.
So, okay, so Clive does have it. So that makes enough sense, I suppose.
Time to move.
Man, I'm genuinely though, I am super stoked to play this game. I'm gonna be trying. It's gonna be weird though, trying to balance like watching social media in the same token as this, because I know that people's opinions are going to be shown about the game eventually, and that's going to be something I have to kind of deal with and kind of think about, you know? I like this intro section a lot, though, because one of the things that I always thought about is that this is since this is an M-rated Final Fantasy game, there's just blood and guts everywhere. And it's something that we don't see enough. Well, probably for good reason. I think that with a lot of games, there's a very, there's a balance that you have to strike when it comes to showing very, very high amounts of gore within said game.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Oh yeah, and I totally forgot to show you guys, I can do something fun and new with my setup, because I've had a Stream Deck for like 3 months. No, well, almost a year at this point, and I hadn't put it to good use, and I finally have a use. And hold on, I got it. Hey! So we can, so now I can actually start experiencing like the hybrid PNG tuber type nature that I was trying to kind of aim for, which is really nice.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall?
the capital will lie exposed.
Well, I'm happy the game's installed
And I doubt
now.
the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
It gets me every time.
Benedicta.
Look at them already go.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Oh, really? I'm just saying. Oh, hey, Diary, how are you doing? Well, I'll say, hope your day's going well. But I was about to say, honestly, if those two, I'll say, if the two dominant, I'd say, I guess it's, since it's implied that, you know, both of them are dominants, or at least one of them, I'm just gonna say that, that intimate experience must be wild. And just for the oh yeah, and Diary, just for the record, I have played through this section before, so like I'm familiar with everything that happens in the prologue. So you can openly talk about the prologue, but anything after, I'm gonna have to, I'll fight you. I have your Discord. I'll fight you. Yep.
And quick and
I'll say
deadly, as always.
the link on Discord will always like take you to the right
van.
one.
Wait. Something's not right.
So, what, you know, I could actually talk about my experiences actually to kind of diversify things a little bit. And no worries, I was about to say, I hope the PC port for this turns out good. But when I first saw this, I think my immediate reaction was like, oh,
Finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
hi there.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
This game is so pretty. Or at least, like, the special effects of the game are super pretty. I think one of the things that I actually really like about the icons, and I guess by sense the icon fights, is that you know that a lot of these characters in other Final Fantasy titles are typically treated as summons. And I think it's going to be really cool that instead of relying as like summons and playing as them, we know that at least some of the characters that we're going to interact with and be a part of in the game, like, this is going to be fun. And little things like that are the stuff that I'm actually truly like excited for. And oh yeah, Strangers of Paradise is like messy on I'll say it is messy on Steam. Sorry, I was like what's that? I was like, what's that application called again? Yeah, this design of Shiva's really, really pretty. I love it. Well, I like the designs of like all the icons, actually, just to put it simply. But I guess since I can ask you, how's the stream looking and sounding? I did try my best to put a lot more time into like figuring out visuals and sound and everything. So, and also, and while you're answering that, one of the things that I was thinking about was that I think when I first had to experience what was going on in the prologue, I didn't realize that Clive basically used like super speed type deal. Honestly, I thought he was gonna get smushed and then he just like dashed out of nowhere and I was like, oh, is Homeboy just really that fast? Honestly, that guy when you think crap.
Anytime, Wyvern.
It's for me, I would oh, shh. Sorry, wait, where do I go? Wait, we're going up. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I was supposed to say, I think I can go on ahead and knock it down a few pegs. I'll say it's not going to be anything crazy, but I'll knock it down just a little bit to make sure that my voice is heard a little bit better. There's one audio thing that I was in the midst of testing, but I was like, I need to actually start streaming again. Oh, you hate to see it. Ew. That's gotta sting.
Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
To be fair, I haven't played Type 0, but I was very thrilled when you see your bloods and your guts. But that's just because, obviously, given some of the past games I've played like the God of War games on stream before and everything, so... And I adore, like, the Gears of War franchise as well, so... All of it's fun.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Yep. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Diary. All right, let's do this. And by let's do this, I mean no. I remember how to play this game. Oh. That's how that works?
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father.
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Ah, yes, healing magic.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine.
I agree with your sentiment, but I think the minimum age that I would let my kids personally, if I had any, interact with those types of games would probably be a little bit higher myself.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you.
That word, like, if I tried repeating it back, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't happen.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
I'll say the captain guy, swoon. I think he is so
What a way to
simple.
treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not
Also,
everyone
Diary,
can
thank
be
you for
born
the
a
sub.
phoenix.
I don't know if the alert worked, but there was probably a red border at some point. Oh, look at the chocobo. But also look at the person who I wouldn't mind calling daddy.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Look at the good boy!
Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
True.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
All right. Next quest, Sunrise Sunset. The animal instinct tag is actually probably one of my more favorite little features. I like it when games actually like give you a tiny bit of like navigation. Obviously there is the giant like objective marker, but it's something about that. And you see, the weird thing is I do not like the double stuffed Oreos. Sorry. I guess actually with the VOD, the chat's going to be replayed. But yeah, double stuffed Oreos.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble, really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Clive has a good heart, or at least his younger version has a good heart.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course. If
what I'm expecting, at least since this is more of a revenge story, at least from what I know.
Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
Is that this might take a Tales of Berseria route where Clive's personality is like notably different as an adult.
We all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
All right. To the throne room we go, but before we go to the throne room, one of the nice things is that I do remember the little bits of loot that I got from the demo. So over here, there's a little potion. It's nice little things like that that I always think about.
Wheat harvests down again, apparently.
So as for a streaming schedule though, I don't know entirely what's going to work best for me just quite yet. Kind of trying to balance my real life workload, social obligations, and other little things like that. And that'll probably just come with time. All right. If I remember, talking to Joshua wasn't too important, but I even forgot to talk about this. I forgot that this was even here. And also, Diary, now that I've finally got a chance to take a peek at chat, he said, you see, if I were a prince or a king, I would be just like this, not acting like I am above the law and everybody else. I'd rather be humble. I agree. But obviously, I'm not in that situation, so it's a little bit weird, right? Because you end up in these situations where, like, obviously, if I had all that type of power, but obviously that'd be a different... if I was the person that I am now, then yeah, most definitely I know to support the people to have a proper, prosperous, and happy kingdom overall. But I wonder what it'd be like if I didn't have those initial experiences. All right, so this is Roslith Castle. Situated in the heart of in the capital of Roslith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy, and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. The person who I would be on my knees for the Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and the father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Clive, firstborn son of Archduke Elwin and ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix, and blessed with the ability to wield a part of its fire. And then we saw the brand earlier. Oh, wait. I think this is different. Oh, yeah, this is different from what I read earlier. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Valstea, identifying themselves as newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers are being branded and taken into custody of the state. Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not fully awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Bear. Goodness. I'm kind of glad that like they do have a lot of this lore, so I can try to remember a lot of this and understand the world a lot better. Person with the power to cast magic without the crystal. In Valstea, men and women who are born as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with the brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. That's actually kind of sad. They have this talent, and I'm surprised that we haven't had like a revolution of some kind, because obviously they can cast magic without need for the crystal, which means like wouldn't
that child is the future of our nation.
Wouldn't that mean that they have technically more power since they don't necessarily have to draw on nearly as many resources? I'm not crazy in thinking that way, right?
Good luck.
Oh, Torgal looks so cute. I should have gotten the plushie, but that was like $100. Like so much money. But if I did at least have gotten it, I probably definitely would have showed it off on like stream, for example, because it's so cute.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
I was about to say he cute, but his name's Rodney. I don't know. Don't know about that one, Chief.
Being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the mother. I'm still not a big fan of the mother.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
She uses big words, and that's the problem.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
All right, let's head to the throne room. Now, this cutscene, this upcoming cutscene at up here at the throne room is probably one that I don't remember all that well, but obviously it's kind of, I just remember it being a little, not necessarily super tropey, but like, obviously it's JRPG. There are some patterns after playing so many of them that you can kind of just pick up on, and it's like, oh, this is like the foreshadowing portion. Oh, there's so many of these. I don't know if I want to keep reading like all of them and like breaking up the pacing like that. I do think that it's a lot of additional lore that can help like enrich the game, but obviously if I really wanted to like dive into that, I can probably do so on my own time. Unless if I feel like it's really important that I not like if I don't understand what's going on, you know?
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
She really hates Clive. Like, jeez.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
The shy move.
We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Got a big day ahead of us, don't we?
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
I like to name the chocobo Ambrosia.
Good luck.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
Yeah, let's do this.
Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
Simp. Would that be me? I'd also simp.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then.
Let's go!
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
All right, we got our first little destination here. We got the little preview of the world map and kind of how things are going to work. Kind of reminds me a little bit of almost like if you just look at the map in general, it kind of reminds me of Octopath Traveler just a little bit. Which I still want to pick up Octopath Traveler 2 because I want to play that myself and have a good time with that.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
All right, let's go. Lost in a fog. The nice thing about this game is that they give you basically like easy mode type accessories, which is always very helpful. But I'm not going to make use of them because I like playing action games and I like having a little bit more control. Also, as you guys are kind of watching me, I'm just trying to make sure that I have a feel for the controls again, because obviously while I have played the demo before, it has been a little bit. Got the guard down. Well, got the sword down. Got evade. Lock on. I feel like I can only guard when I'm like in actual combat. So I will refamiliarize myself with that in a little bit. Honestly, I feel like Clive would be the type of person who would have that type of luck. Falling into a big puddle of muddy water. Is someone gonna... I forget. Is someone gonna... Someone did screw it up. I couldn't remember for absolutely certain if someone was gonna screw it up. But you know what? I'm glad that I vaguely remembered. Okay, yep, I do remember. I do remember how this game would be working.
Goblins.
It took me a second, but I'm good. I'm good.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
So, anywho, one of the things that I don't think I have brought any attention to that you guys have probably seen, if you guys have seen any of my Twitch streams as of late, I have a summer variant for Kieran, my my character that I have for my VTubing needs. He's looking. I think he's looking really fly. And there is a little FF14 reference right here besides him being a Rogan and everything.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
It's pretty obvious if you've played the game, or at least if you've played Endwalker all the way through. The thing that I am most thankful for is that a lot of these intro fights I can just kind of mash where I can, and obviously I can go ahead and change things up, but there's not really a good reason to, I suppose. Why change things up when everything's nice and simple right now? But you could definitely like tell. Whoops, that was the wrong button for me. You definitely tell that this does take some inspiration from things like DMC5. which I'm still slowly working on through that franchise myself, by the way. I finished DMC 1, and then, you know, I just never got around to DMC 2. You hate to see it, but I do intend on playing all of them. I know that DMC 2 is the black sheep. My guess is gonna be probably, but obviously we would have to go and see like the side content areas later to get a more a more adequate explanation for that. Oh wait, I'm stupid. You know, my brain was thinking like there was a block feature, but I just vaguely remembered now that there is not. Pretty much the entire idea is that you just get good. Like that. Because with a precision dodge, you can do a precision counter, and that means a good time, good happy times for everyone. I'm gonna burn a pot. One of the things that I actually, now thinking about it, I kind of didn't like about this game so far is that I liked the idea of having just a high inventory of items available. But this game, basically, if you overcap, the items will just automatically be used, which isn't world-ending or anything like that, but I liked having my 99 potions by the end that I'm probably going to sell like half of. Other than that, no real actual complaints of that have any merit.
We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
All right, so I was trying. I kind of wish the dodge button was. I guess I would have to kind of dig through the controls to make absolute certain. But I kind of wish that the dodge was on. Like I wish R2 and R1 were flipped.
And there was one.
So I don't think I'll say. Oh wait, he's gonna summon the big boy. I remember. Obviously, it was setting up for a boss. Well, for me, I just figured. Well, I knew ahead of time from the demo that it was a boss. It was setting up for one.
Founder, that's a swing and a half.
But what was I about to say?
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, there we go. So I think I can get away with using Rising Flames now. There we go. See, I can be good at video games sometimes if they're action. So now that he's staggered, we basically have until the bar completely regains itself. There we go. I figured that while the multiplier is high, so it does the FF14 thing. So it does the FF14 thing where the game will try to give me a warning ahead of time, but obviously it kind of depends. I thought he was going to swing it back around like most other mobs of this nature with big old hammer axey type things. No, I absolutely adore games that allow you to basically reward dodge timings. And one thing that I'm also doing differently from when I played the demo is that originally when I played the demo, I was playing through the full screen projector in OBS, totally forgetting that I can just switch my my screen over in my capture my screen over for the capture card, because my capture card does have pass through. So my dodge timing should be a lot better, but you guys wouldn't have seen my demo experience. Otherwise, obviously we'd be starting with post prologue, and the stream would probably be running a lot longer. So before I forget, let's adjust our gear a little bit. All right, thank you, game. Thank you. Oh, I don't think I got to see the ability screen the last time I played. Okay, so I don't have nearly as many ability points, but this is good to know. Oh, this is gonna be, this kind of reminds me of, this is cool. Oh, this game's gonna get hot with the okay. I'm excited. This game's gonna get hot and spicy with the combo potential. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me check the controls real fast. There we go. There, wait. So wait, what's the major? Oh, magic is L. Okay, I see. I think I would prefer Type C. We are learning. We're going strong and powerful. Now, sir, we're in a swamp. You want to know what is often in swamps in Final Fantasy titles? I don't know. I know that they have, but what I do know is that they do have a little bit of a history with bad breath. And given that history, you see, you have this.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
And also, one thing I noticed this time around that while I'm playing, is that this game, I'll say, not only is this running better than the demo, at least in my experience. Is there a reason why my magic first aid's not? Oh, right. Yep, I remember. I just swapped the controls, so. Yep, the reason why I went for the stagger there was because I figured that, what's it called? That the move would get canceled.
Your guess is as good as mine.
But one thing that is good is that, the nice thing about some of these boss battles is that they are super cinematic and forced QTE events, which, I mean, I don't mind. Because the QTE events help at least dictate the pacing of the fight a little bit. Hey, yo, I got it. Hey, I'm popping off. But like I said, I do genuinely think it's because my dodge timing is like notably better now that I'm not relying on the as soon as I say that. Dang. I wish there was a control where my R2 was my dodge. I feel like that would help me actually out like quite a bit. Which, I mean, is it world ending? No. But obviously that's something that I would prefer by a long shot. Can I really not? That's so unfortunate.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Push, my lord.
I don't know the timing for this attack. Nope. I'll say I don't know the timing. I could have just respected it, but I chose not to. Oh.
I'd rather we made it die.
You know what? Valid. You know, I didn't even think about using my icon ability like that. Because I still get the stagger multiplier. Let me get out of the poison. I think I can get away with not using a health potion. Yep, I think this is going to be the final set of combos right here. I was going to say, teammates, I was like, homies, what you doing? There we go.
My lord.
I do like the Final Fantasy celebration noise. Amber level 7. I wonder if there's a gear set where like one that's heavily focused on like doing more like ad clear in general, like dungeon progression, and then one for bossing where like your stagger rate's like a lot higher. I hope so.
My lord.
Thanks.
I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Shut up, diary.
Damned blight.
All right, let's make it back. We did our mission. Cleared out some monsters. We cleared out the Marlboro. We head to the Phoenix Gate.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Marvel's gate.
tails!
Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Oh, I thought he said date. I was like, wait, what? I was about to say, wait, what? Huh? I thought he said date, not Dane. I love this little celebration fest that they got going on. It's cute.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Follow me, boil the rolling green meadows. Follow the flames and arise from the shadows.
I don't remember the song in the demo.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Hear the rosarian voices acclaim, stirred by the firebird's life-giving flames. Oh.
This is cute.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
The flags, man, the flags!
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
The flags are redder than
I should go inside.
my avatar's
It's past my
beach
bedtime.
shirt.
Good night, Torgal.
I didn't know that they could ever be so red. Don't worry, Clive. You'll always protect me. Psh, that's a death flag if I've ever seen one.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people, eh?
That's still awful.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
All right. True. That laugh? Mm-mm. I love how my only options for this game is HDR, even more HDR, or even darker HDR. And I wanted to be in in standard so that way I could like. Also, you can't hear, but there are people fighting.
Is that?
You know, my brain immediately did the intrusive thought. I was like, "Is that me? Did I fart? Is that me?" My brain.
Forgive me, my prince.
It's like, oh
It's
God,
me.
oh God, don't come in here. I just
probably
like
don't
the
remember me.
nastiest fart.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna be playing as Joshua for this section. And of course, Joshua will fight a little bit different than Clive.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
So when I first did this section, I thought that this was going to be a little bit more of a stealth gameplay section, to be honest. But actually, it's not. This is just more of a, like, we need to get the fudge out of here. We aren't trying, because obviously, like, could you imagine this is a stealth section in this giant little, like, light that we have?
What was that?
It's so dark.
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
That would have given everything away so quickly.
No, I must do my duty.
So the reason why I'm using magic is because while Joshua can fight with his sword, homie's not. I wouldn't recommend it.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagab. But why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
I think I'm gonna up my noise gate just a tad, because what's slowly starting to happen is that the water bottle that I have, right? It's like it do be crunching every so often. I'm like, I don't want that. I think I'm talking loud enough anyway. Actually, I don't even remember how old Joshua is at this.
It's the boy. Take him.
Yeah, you see, doesn't combo like Clive can. So kind of have to improvise there.
Bastards are everywhere.
I think it's fine for him to have much stronger magic capabilities in comparison to Clive. Also, as you saw that I cast Kiraga there, it heals him like complete maximum health. And I guess if you want to analyze this game from like a more meta sense, that is probably where. Oh, whoops. All the wrong buttons. Thank you. There we go. I got it. I figured it out.
Tyler!
No, Tyler, you're the hot one. Don't go out like this.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
So is where you kind of realize, oh, all right, no, oh yeah, no worries, sorry. Thank you for stopping in. Hate it. Up, almost took off Clive's head.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
PlayStation.
I'm in your debt,
good?
soldier.
The frame rate in this cutscene.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh. Go back that way.
We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omir lost Alan to Isar Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalind.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
Yeah.
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Go. Checking something. Well, I'll take a Stonestone. I wonder. So the one thing that I was actually wondering was that when I was like looking down, I noticed that the Phoenix shift went red for a second, so I'm guessing that maybe I can combo off the magic. Sure. I guess the little detail of that probably wouldn't matter in this current second. God, this game's so pretty, I can't.
Captain.
Take them.
Sure about that.
Let none escape.
As you command.
You
Do
take
this.
care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
The amount, I'll say, something that I actually do really like about this game is that, like, even though Clive is young, like, I do feel incredibly powerful.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
One of the best shots in this game by far.
Look out!
So now, when I was doing this fight in the demo, I'm not.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
Early. I've been trying to like. Oh? I didn't mean to parry, but pop off, I guess. go. Nice. All right, first cinematic action. Hey, Anthony, how are you doing?
He's open.
Got you. Ooh, and free stagger.
Now, Clive, have at it.
So let me also so the emote that you used, I don't know why, but I think in OBS it like super squished it. Why is it looking like that? Oh no, I was a little late.
You're going to regret that, boy.
Oh, that. I was trying to dodge, and that wasn't what happened. Oh. Don't worry. I'm actually a professional. There we go. I think those are a little bit faster than those are a little bit faster than or I don't think I'll have my ability up in time. Maybe I might. Oh, that's gonna be cutting it close. I need to be ready. Got it. Try me again, Night of Blinding Dawn. There we go. The fanfare is so good. This game is so pretty.
I'm fine.
Captain is
So, they sent in the dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
I don't think we're gonna make it to them in time.
What is that?
It's weird seeing cloaked figures after shortly because I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. So seeing like basically the cloaked figures. Everyone taking nods after Kingdom Hearts, dog. All right.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Orgles, I really should have gotten that plush.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Oh dear.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Ooh, no.
Snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
Oh, no. I mean, I've seen this before, but every time I'm just like, ugh, decapitations. I don't know, with decapitation, you can kind of like feel it sometimes.
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
to.
Time.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Fuck.
But Torgo's like, I gotta go. A little too late for that one.
Phoenix.
Those two probably are no longer okay.
The Phoenix! Joshua!
Lord Murdoch! His Highness!
Joshua! Stop this!
I don't think he can hear you. I wish, homie, I wish.
I have to do something! I have to save him! No, my lord! Fall back! Climb!
Oh, So, this was the death that I got me the most. Just like the king dying.
Save my life.
Fine, but the chocobo.
Get her on her feet and run. Please.
I say Ambrosia's not gonna. He did so good.
Joshua.
Only to die like that.
Not now. Come on. You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him. My lord? What in the name of...
Oh dear. I don't know why it's hidden harder the second time. Like obviously, I guess part of it's the live interaction aspect of it. Some of these scenes are like hitting a little bit harder.
It's impossible.
I feel so bad for Rodney over there. Didn't deserve to go out like that. You know what's funny? You can tell when it switches the gameplay because the frame rate did like a little shift.
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
So I'm guessing that Joshua does have a little bit more control over his icon compared to Clive, assuming that. Well, I mean, I say assuming, but it's probably Ifrit's probably Clive's. All right, so basically we've come full circle. Oh, that changed because I changed my magic button. I see. Up, well, I tried. Last time I did this fight, I took no damage, I suppose. You know, my PS5 is probably as hot as this battle right now thinking about it. It's behind me currently, and I'm just like, it's probably roasting over there. You know, if there was only one icon of fire, we wouldn't be here, right? Nice.
Is this the repository?
It probably is, and you're breaking it down.
He's destroying everything.
I think mashing R1 might be the better option. Which I wish that it's weird because I wish that they did keep it like triangle for the sake of this fight. But I'm adjusting. I wonder why the fight's deciding to break the castle. Goodness. Things that's nice that I finally realized that I could just hold L1. I was sitting here mashing it. Got the precision dodge. Easy. I shouldn't have taken the one hit that I did, but unfortunately that was the reality of the situation. Can't see him. They still can't see. Oh, did you, Joshua? All right. Keep it then. Do this, King. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. I do like that his attacks are semi-homing, but I'm guessing this is supposed to be treated as the tutorial icon fight, so it's not like... supposed to be too terribly hard, because obviously this is like big auto-aiming sim vibes. Music's so good too. I wonder what happens if you don't kill him in the timer. I think they scale your damage accordingly based on like, that's that way you always take out his health bar.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
I did it. I would hate to be that guy, by the way. I was like, man, that's crazy. I just got out. It's like, oh God. The bad thing about this type of magic is that there's a whole bunch of have the expectation that jump through the smoke. A big mistake. Oh, you hate to see it.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Come on.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Feel for Clive a little bit. Cutscene, it'll give me a little bit of time, probably the prologue. This is the end of the prologue. This is where the demo ends. So everything after this I will have not seen.
Please!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take
Right.
him prisoner?
No need for that.
Right.
Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
That's gonna be her mistake.
All in
I come
its
back to
right
kill her.
place.
Take this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
All right. Kill the prologue. I haven't seen. 13 years. Oh. So the year before was 860.
Welcome back.
Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
Man, do be
After you
fine.
do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Hey, chance encounter. So, the actual game plan that I was going to have for have some new moves. Fight them. I already forgot where the game told me where they were. Oh, okay. They're all the items that I got for probably. I think I got the. I pre-purchased the regular version of the game. So, more money, more XP, or a very strong weapon early on. I'm not going to touch the very strong weapon early on because obviously, it's a weapon early on. With that in mind, though, this. Let me use the opportunity to learn stuff. I don't really care for Rising Flames. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna end up looking at this for like 5 years if I don't. What I was going to say though, that now that we've did the prologue, I was actually going to fill it. Okay, so it'll start me right here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What I was going to say is that I'm going to actually stop stream right here, and we're going to pick this game back up again in the next. We're going to be going for a little bit longer, but we are actually going to like during the actual post prologue world. I want to at least have the prologue available for people to watch, so that way they can at least see the prologue. Then from then on, we are going to be more of this game as we continue on. We're probably going to be maybe somewhere between 2 to 3 hour sessions and then kind of go from there. So, I want to say thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys came in and stopped in for this specific game, I'm going to be continuing onward with about 2 hours, so around 8 Pacific time stand. So, guys back in a little bit, okay? Guys,